So. My dad used to be a refugee to my sister land. Then I came over by Qantas. So anyway, what is the difference between migrant and immigrant? I don't know. Migrant and immigrant is thinking of thinking. No, thinking of. No. How do you know that I'm a Madonna of being a poof? Miss E.T., if Daffy Duck cannot function the order, then well, yeah. So, Thomas, does that sound like an Aussie? It's just a Kill Billy, Volume 2. Oh, have you seen that? It's very good. But in that way, I think you're tiring me out. Anyway, conversation. See? I think that's when Daffy Duck just woke up like that. Very natural, isn't it? So anyway, anything else? Immigrant. I love my mom. Are you my mom? I think so. Oh. But how do you know that the diversity of Mother Teresa is only an off arm of skin pump? So within your skin, any laser to kill the cells? I've seen it before and I wish it works. Impossible. The laser will kill your skin. But if it kills your cells and you become like 60 years old or 70 years old, your wrinkle's not there. It's always my dream. So in that way, just like, you know, and then I never have wrinkles when I'm 90 years old or 112. So in that way, since, that lady from Mentone found a nuggle of anti-discrimination by selector, no, just normal, New Andrew as Slater and Gordon. So, being a real bitch is just a dog fag of humane. But since it's just a dog fag of humane, where is Kevin Carr? No, who bloody cares? But anyway, in relation to our teleport of division to support the segmentation of selecting sojuice is a import law of law and in way of law by passing the intellectual copy amount of time before and after it may not conflict the selective quad. So in that way, when it is so, the liquidation of law is that select hygiene is only a production of 232 and H142 table grid salt. If your typography is table grid salt, then it will compact the fluid in relation to Branolf. So in relation to Branolf into the database of TV media, the satellite is only a quotient of the GP38 and the GP48 in relation to producing the servers to produce Kevin. But in relation to Kevin, there's a brand called Kevin, yes, and there's a fluorescent tube called Kevin, yes, and there's a guy at Safeway I used to work with called Kevin, isn't it? Oh, he's still wearing reading glasses? I think so. Oh, who cares? He used to be blind. My brother wears reading glasses. Mum gave him birth, and then all of a sudden he reads glasses. Read glasses? I mean, he's younger than me, and he still does. I know. You know. Who cares? Anyway, in our life cycle of knowing that our intellectual custom blind. Oh, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm so over it. It's all blocked off, done. So what's next? Who knows? So in that way, what's next? Who knows? Is that when we have an IP address in relation to our geomap, the memonym of the anti-Bella based upon select hygiene in Bella. Is it a rocket missile to transform into Ballarat by On? Or is that a Chuka in On? Didn't the old Chinese got killed back in the histogram when they have a gold mine? Oh. So in that way, when we Lepalan into On, no, Zong. Which one is On and which one is Zong? I don't know. My mom's older, I say. I don't know what you call that guy. But at the temple in South Melbourne, who is that one? The small doll thing. But the temple in Springvale, they look similar. They got like a horse and the thingamajig, and then dead people. Oh. So anyway, selective. Selective. Okay. Brendan, selective. Position relative. Is that selective? To understand that the search engine optimization is only a table tree of your brand name or brand name or Bokshong name. So when you do internet marketing in relation to subtitles and codex subtitle and codex inner outer frame of inner outer content frame of PEM PAI content of table. So in that way, if you can convert into the collapse in relation to the fluid, then your next website is undoodlum in a lounge or clubs. So when you select businesses, then how do you know which one give you $200 to $250 to design the fluid website? And if there's any error, ask Jesus Christ, because the browser works but it doesn't get update. It's only Internet Explorer. John. Oh, it's John Simpson of Internet, because there's a Corex there. But in that way, with the Corex based upon our Broadcom, Justin Malik, based upon our Broadcom, how can you not reattend wet? You like Asian. I don't like Asian. So, so in that way, any confession in the church to realize that the codex is updated, is it? But the 64 bits in relation to the graphics card is still unpurable in relation to my sex. Because, John, I'm having sex. It's just I have not had sex. So, if you're only my sex partner, fuck buddies, who bloody cares? So in that time, we all are. Huh? What do you mean? I think it's just an orgy. No, can't do that again. So anyway, Brendan, the opportunity to offer a sibling is a greed. No, it's just a no, 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 no. He's that guy that I invited into my holiday inn and cooked for him. Greed. He's an actor, isn't he? Poor bugger. So am I end up, oh, I actually like eating rubbish food. But it's dangerous though, isn't it? Yes. Anyway. Confinement of life. Kelvin. In relation to confinement of life, 10,000K, 50,000K, and similar to 51K missing 00. So in your fluorescent tube, Zong knows because he has green fluorescent tube and yellow, but the yellow fainted in relation to our climate system. So in relation to our climate system, what producta is the orgies? You can't say that, he's God. But which one? Because I don't know Ong, and then later is Song. Or zonk out. So after you drink a lot, you probably zonk out. I faint because I get pissed when I have just one beer. Strange. So anyway, in relation to your fluorescent tube in your whatever you call a kitchen, is it power saver or the downlight is the ECO power saver? Oh, bloody computer. So in that way, when we can fluorescent the LED in relation to our downlight, the architecture, it's a culture of Aboriginal. Anymore? You're blocked. Good. So in that way, when we convince the LED in relation to power saver, the Ray bands are only an account of sharer in relation to our Bulus. Well, my ass is loose. What's Bulus? But I'm a virgin. So anyway, so Bulus. What's Bulus? So in relation to Bulus, but Zong has the fluorescent tube, Kevin. But in relation to fluorescent tube, any Bulus. What's Bulus? It's not limited.